Let's do a walk around on your new SSOV Hydroblaster Super Series oil-fired vertical. We've got a couple of things laid out on the ground here. One, the orange is a 36-foot GFCI power cable. Connects into a standard single-phase 220-volt wall plug. Next is your high-pressure hose. It's connected to a trigger gun that has a swivel on it, so it's very easy and maneuverable. And this gun allows you to vary the pressure as you're operating by a simple roll forward of this valve and roll back to full pressure. What happens when you roll this valve forward is it opens the flow to a second nozzle, reducing the pressure. If you get into corner areas, it makes it really nice to be able to reduce that pressure so that you don't get splashback on you. So this is your wand. Let's identify a couple of other things on this machine. Your control panel allows you to start and stop the system. It also allows you to turn the heat, the burner, on and off. And it's got an hour meter on it. It also has a fuel indicator button. When your low fuel for your oil burner shows, this button will illuminate, letting you know that you need to refuel your fuel tank. So let's talk about that. Your fuel tank is right here, and this is where you fill your fuel. Oil checking on your pump is done right here with a little dipstick. And draining your oil is done at this point right here. So those are the critical items of this Hydroblaster. Now let's talk about how we would like you to start and stop this machine before we connect it and show you the actual operation. All of this is also discussed on this control panel, telling you exactly how to operate this. So once you've got water connected from a garden hose source and you're ready to ride and you've got your power plugged in, the first thing we want to do before we turn the machine on is pull the trigger so that we're starting this machine at load, and turn it on. Check your pressure. Make sure you've got a full pressure and it feels like it's operating properly. Let your trigger go. We like you then to turn your burner on, depress this trigger again, verify that your burner comes on, let the trigger go, verify that the burner goes off. Now you're ready to operate. It's just that simple. We're going to go ahead and connect this now and show you that startup procedure. We're going to verify that the startup on the SSOV Hydroblaster. Got my water connection made here. My power cord is connected to power. And what I'm going to do to start this machine up, I'm going to be pulling my trigger to start the machine and then letting the trigger go. I'm going to turn my burner switch to on, verify my burner comes on, let my trigger go, verify it goes off, and I'm ready to go to work. I'm also going to show you the variable pressure control on the system. So let's start, pull a trigger, start the machine, let the trigger go, turn my burner switch to on, look at the burner and listen to it, you'll hear it ignite. We're good to go. Variable pressure control. Roll this forward and you'll see the nozzle opening up to allow that pressure to go down. To turn this system off, we turn the burner off and we cool the system down till it's cool to the touch. Turn the system off, pull the trigger to release any pressure that's in the hose. Turn the water off, unplug your power. That's all there is to it.